Hi Sagittarius, this is Tarot-blee Accurate. Thank you for showing up to watch this video. I hope that you like these videos and that you subscribe to them, but if you've already been doing that, thanks so much for doing it. That's why I make these for you every month. Now, this is your love reading for July 8th through August 8th, and it's for singles and for couples, and this could be your sun, moon, or rising sign. Now, the other thing I wanted to mention is somebody had asked me, when you're watching YouTube videos and then they automatically roll over to different videos, how do you change that? How do you stay within the videos that you want to watch? So if you want to turn off your autoplay, you can do that and then just pick the videos one by one that you want to. For example, if you're a Scorpio and you wanted to only watch Scorpio videos from everybody, from other tarot readers as well, anything pertaining to Scorpio, I don't know how to do that. But if you wanted to see everything for you in this month that I have made you, so your general, your stop, drop, and roll reading, your love reading, what you do is you go to the channel page and then you click on the playlist for your sign, and then it will only play for your sign. Okay? So before we get started, this guy jumped out, and so this is going to be a card for everybody, okay? For all Sagittarians, regardless of whether you're single or coupled. We have the Seven of Swords, and it's in reverse. And so it's saying, make sure that you're not sneaky this month. And now is also not a time to walk away from friendships, from relationships, from people, from situations. It's not a time of walking away, and it's definitely not a time of trying to be sneaky in things. Telling somebody one thing but meaning another. Like lying, I don't want to say lying, but maybe like you lead someone to believe that your motivation for doing something is one thing where really it's another. Okay, like you're saying, hey, I'm going to do this because I'm kind. But really it's like there's some self-serving purpose. Okay, just be cautious of that. I wonder why you should be cautious of that. Because it can really screw up some stability. Now, if you're coupled, this could prevent, sort of happy, stable vibes. It could delay things like maybe proposals, getting married, having children, because the trust will be a little bit broken, okay? Or maybe you just get on their nerves. And if you're single though too, it's like it just puts a little pause. It's like a blockage. It's like a little stop from you being able to achieve this very happy, like everything is stable, everything's good, kind of positive change, okay? So anyway, single Sagittarians, what's going on for you July 8th through August 8th? What do we have? I'm getting some strangeness right now, so let me just close my eyes and try to figure out what that's all about. Okay, so some of you feel like you want to cry and you're holding it back. And why is that, though? You're not feeling particularly confident. You're not feeling sexy. You're not feeling appreciated. You're just not feeling at your best. I feel like it was maybe Aquarius or Virgo that had that as well. Something's up where you're just not feeling at your best. You're not feeling your most charismatic, your most charming. And especially for Sagittarians, you're not feeling very fire sign right now. And you're having a very difficult time expressing your thoughts and really going and communicating what you're thinking. Okay, not how you're feeling, but what you're thinking. It's almost like you're tiptoeing around a situation, and your lack of confidence here is definitely strange for you, but it's having a big effect on that. Now, that is just further reiterated here by what's there. It's like almost feeling like you don't want to go out and do new things and take actions. And so maybe there's a person that you have your eye on and you're scared to ask them out. Like you think, oh, like maybe you've been friend zoned. I feel like that's really what it is. Like you've been friend zoned And you kind of want to say, like, hey, I want to come out of the friend zone, but you're afraid they're going to be like, no. And, you have all this fear because you're just not feeling, as magnetized as usual. And even your thoughts about how to go about this are just not reliable. Like, you're just so lacking confidence. You're so feeling like you're not going to win in this situation. So what do you do about it? Well, your challenge is to communicate that. But it's to communicate it in a way that is fair and is balanced, using your past experiences to kind of know how to handle things now. But you kind of just have to clear the air because you're just gonna feel like crap until you do. Right now you're having a hard time though deciding if that's actually what you want to do. Like pulling your blindfold off and seeing things for as they are. You're afraid maybe to communicate that because you just think like, I don't want to lose a friendship over this. If that is the case, it doesn't have to be the case for everybody. This will resonate different, but it's almost like there's a decision to be made, but you're just not making it, and you're not making it on purpose. You just want things to be very stable and happy and balanced, and you want there to be more give and take. Like maybe you're giving more to someone or more to a situation than you're getting back right now, and you want to have more even footing. And you're worried that the reason why you're like, maybe you feel like you're giving and giving and giving to something and it's not paying off, and you're wondering whether or not it's worth your time or effort, but you're trying to be patient and just hope that things work out for you, like by being patient, and that's why you're not communicating. That's why you don't want to F it up. What else for single Sagittarians? Again, just that lack of confidence right now. I feel like there's more, though, for single Sagittarians that we need to cover. Because I feel like that is going to resonate for some of you, but for the rest of you, there's an entirely different situation going on. It's like split energies. I definitely feel like all of you are having this lack of confidence, but it's a different, well, maybe it's not so different. It's about things not being balanced. Somebody giving more, somebody taking more. And it doesn't even have to be somebody. It could be an entity. It could be in regards to work. It could be in regards to anything, really. But putting more into a situation or taking more away from it than you're really giving. And it's totally affecting your confidence. And so what it's saying is to stop giving so much. It's saying don't do it anymore then. That's the way to solve this. Also, it's like you can't find the words. Like everything's jumbling up in your throat. Okay? Like do a throat chakra meditation. You can find one on YouTube. Like just close your eyes and listen to it and figure that out. Because like the words are getting stuck because they're logical. But then like about the time you're about to spit them out, everything like with your emotions gunks it up. Like it creates like some serious mucus. Hold on to the things, though, that are good. Like, hold on to what is stable. Be happy and thankful for what it is that you have, okay? So maybe that's part of the issue, too. Like, if you have a crush on somebody, like, if you've sort of been dating somebody, but you don't really know how they feel and you're afraid to say something about it because you don't want to, like, lose the friendship, like that whole friend zone situation that some of you are in, make sure you hold on to that friendship, though. Okay, I'm not saying that later is going to turn into more than that, but I am saying that it's important in your life. It is something that you cherish, and maybe that's why it's so complicated and difficult to communicate. All right, for Sagittarians who are coupled, what do we have here? Challenges. Okay, what are your challenges? Oh, interesting, because this is kind of what we started with, right? Your challenges are, that whole communication piece, not being sneaky. Now, some of you have to figure out a way to be sneaky, and it's in a very innocent way. It could be about being sneaky in the surprise birthday party that you planned for your partner, okay? It could be something like that. Surprises. And if it's something sweet like that, yeah, be sneaky, but you have to come up with some real good ways to do it. You have to really think it through. okay? Now, for others of you, this is a challenge to really decide what is your priority, what is the most important, and what can you leave behind. Other challenges within your relationship are bringing more fun and excitement into it, finding that passion, that lust, that desire, but mostly like the comedy and silliness within your relationship, bringing that back in. But then also communication. This is a month all about communication for Sagittarians. It's like really being honest, but really making sure that your point is coming across, okay? What else do we have for Sagittarian couples? Because we don't only need to know about the challenges. We need to know about all the other stuff too. Okay. Sagittarian couples, July 8th through August 8th, and that could be your sun, moon, or rising sign. Well, Three of Pentacles, which is like the foundation of something stable, something predictable within your relationship on the day-to-day. So that's a good energy to have. And it's just saying, we need a clarifier with that one because it's a little contradictory to what we had before. Okay, now it makes more sense. So it's saying, only bring new things that are fun and creative and exciting, like I talked about with your partner, into your life that help you bring balance into your life. So for example, if you're like, you know what, this is like, we need to bring all of this back. Let's go on a 3-month trip. It's not reasonable. It's not going to bring balance into your life. This is more, I feel like it's more about doing things that you used to do. And it's not about going places. It's not about picking up like a new hobby, like, hey, let's take a dance class. You know, it's nothing like that. It's more like just finding the little joys, finding things to giggle about. It's not about creating new routines. It's not saying, okay, every Thursday is our date night. And every Thursday we're going to go to dinner and then we're going to go see a show. It's not like that. It's about being more spontaneous and just silly and lighthearted, okay? Because you've got some heavy thought energies here. So it's just about being more lighthearted and happy and, you know, in the moment. Now, you might have to fake it till you make it a little bit. But once you start doing that, you're going to feel better and it'll become more natural. Definitely, hey, definitely in your coupled relationship, do not be scheduling sex, okay? So, like, if you're trying to get pregnant, not like, oh, okay, well, tonight we can't go out because we have to try to get pregnant, that kind of thing. No. Do it when you want to. Surprise them. Wear something sexy. Like, when they get home from work, have candles out or something romantic. I don't know. But it has to be more spontaneous. Don't worry about your partner judging you at this time. Which some of you might, because there's definitely a conflict with your like self-esteem at this moment in time. But it's just like all about the more that you communicate, the clearer that you communicate, the better outcome and result that you will have. Okay? So, love you, Sagittarius.